Coming up in this Brightline construction update. This is the second part of my aerial look at Brightline's Orlando line, looking at progress around Dallas Blvd, State Road 520, and Interstate 95. Brightline's new Orlando line will run between Orlando International Airport and Cocoa, Florida, along the southern edge of the State Road 528 right-of-way. We'll be looking at the progress near Dallas Boulevard, State Road 520, and Interstate 95. We'll start here at Dallas Boulevard. The beams have been installed here since my last visit. 6 beams have been installed to go over the roadway for the first track of the bridge. With the beams in place, work will now progress in getting them fully attached and start building the bridge deck itself. All of the rebar sticking up will be used in this next step here. Here's a flight across the bridge. Looking down here, you can see where the beams rest on the bridge pier. The circles on the right here are where the pilings for the second track of the bridge will be installed whenever the decision is made to double track this section of the line. This bridge is being future-proofed for the development plans expected here, which will eventually have this entire area developed with multiple lanes of traffic passing under the bridge in either direction. Shifting away from Brightline momentarily, it's worth noting again that Dallas Boulevard itself has railroad heritage. It was built along the former right-of-way of the Florida East Coast Railway's Kissimmee Valley branch. While that line was abandoned in 1947, it's not hard to imagine seeing a steam locomotive running through here on its way to Lake Okeechobee. We'll now take a look at the progress on either side of the bridge. The western ramp is continuing to get finishing touches completed on the roadbed to prepare it for track. In the distance here is work on the Econlockhatchee River bridge. Crews continue to work on the bent caps for the piers here. Work on the box culvert on this side of the river is complete as well. We'll now fly to the east side of the bridge down the right-of-way. There is still some work being done on the eastern ramp. Here's a look down the right-of-way to the east. Signals have started rising along the route. This location will be an intermediate signal. And here's a flight west up the ramp. We'll finish off here with a look at the staging area for work here at the bridge. This is where the materials and equipment for work on the bridge and the surrounding right-of-way are being staged. Next up is the work for the bridge over State Road 520 in eastern Orange County. Interestingly, this is the second location where trains will cross State Road 520, with another grade crossing in Cocoa itself. Not much has changed on the western ramp here since my last visit. Work here has been focused on installing the pilings on either side of the road. There are 4 pilings installed on each side and a single one in the median for the time being. There is still a section to the east of the road that needs to be cleared in preparation for the ramp to be built on that side. That uncleared area east of 520 is also where the tracks move from a right-of-way leased from the Central Florida Expressway Authority to a right-of-way leased from the Florida Department of Transportation. The Florida Department of Transportation right-of-way is narrower than the Expressway Authorities, which is why the tracks the rest of the way to Cocoa are directly next to the roadway, instead of a couple hundred feet away like the rest of the route to Orlando. Our final stop is at Interstate 95. We'll start by flying west along the embankment to look at the progress on the bridge over Pine Street. Forms are up here around the pilings to start forming the bent cap that will support the bridge beams. Flying back toward the interstate now, you can see that the embankment is fairly close to being complete, with sod being laid. The bridge piers are complete, with final preparations being made to start installing the beams here. That is scheduled to start later in June. On the east side of the interstate, there is still some work being completed on the ramp. In the distance, the panel tunnel is nearing completion with only a few panels left to install. In preparation for the beams to be installed here, 2 cranes have been delivered and are being assembled. This abutment is ready for beams to be installed. Otherwise, this site seems to be ready for beams to arrive. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Also check out my social media pages.